Arsenal LP2 is the Arsenal-powered control surface script for the Launchpad Mark II. The script can run 12 matrix modes of your choosing and ships with the following matrix modes. Session mode from the Matrix Session Mode Pack, User mode from the Matrix Limited Compatibility Mode Pack, Launchpad Mark II User 1 mode, which provides access to the Launchpad Mark II's internal User 1 mode, and Launchpad Mixer mode, which is basically the same as the Mixer mode from the Launchpad Mark II control surface script built in Alive. We did refine this mode a bit though. First of all, the mode controls return tracks in addition to regular tracks. The mute and solo buttons will toggle if you press them quickly, and if you hold them down they function as momentary switches. By default, the solo and arm buttons respect your preferences for exclusive solo and exclusive arm. When shift is held down, they'll do the opposite of those preferences. And finally, in the pages where button sliders are used, we use intelligent button sliders. A button slider is a column of buttons in the matrix that's used to control a parameter. With an Arsenal, we use what are called intelligent button sliders. The color, orientation, and function of the sliders is determined by the parameter they're controlling. When controlling a continuous parameter such as center frequency, you'll have the typical button slider orientation and function. When controlling a center detented parameter, such as beat offset percentage, you'll have a bipolar slider. When controlling a multi-option parameter such as beat division, you'll just have two buttons for moving to the previous and next options. And finally, when controlling a toggle parameter such as sync, you'll just have a single button at the top of the slider for toggling the parameter. With the continuous and bipolar sliders, smoothing is used to prevent abrupt changes in value. And you can set the speed of the smoothing. Right now the smoothing is pretty quick. If I increase this setting, now the smoothing will be quite a bit slower. If the controller has velocity-sensitive buttons such as the Launchpad Pro, the smoothing can be controlled by velocity, so the higher the velocity, the faster the smoothing. And of course you can turn that functionality off if you don't want to use it. When shift is held, you'll switch to an alternate form of parameter control. The top row can reset parameter values. With multi-option or toggle parameters, these will toggle between parameter values. The middle two rows can be used for fine-tuning parameter values. The bottom row will indicate if automation has been recorded for a parameter, and if so, this row will delete it. The function of the matrix, matrix accessory buttons, and arrow buttons is determined by the selected matrix mode. These buttons select the first two matrix modes. When the mode button is held down, these select the third and fourth matrix modes, and the matrix accessory buttons select matrix modes 5 through 12. When shift is held down, the mode button will lock modes to the current track or unlock them.